Saidam, everyone. I want to welcome you back after that short break. But thank you again to Sister Mira for such a nice talk earlier this afternoon. We will get started with part two. I offer my humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our beloved Lord, and I welcome you today to our dear children's celebration of all of their work. Before we talk about birthday, I'd like to take a moment and acknowledge what I witnessed last weekend at our Global Akan Bhajan. Group 2, 3, and 4 children not only sang, but offered one another support through the event by being a backup singer or encouraging someone to sing or playing an instrument. And so I think that's really the beauty of our program. So every week we talk about human values, we talk about helping one another out, seeing Swami in difficult situations. And this past weekend, I feel like was a testament to what our SSE community can make happen. So to the children that were up in the wee hours of the morning, please know that it was noticed, and I was really touched to see how much love and thought you put into being present and really giving Swami your all to make it happen for a full 24 hours. So now for our birthday celebration, I'd like to thank all of our center members, our parents, and of course our children to make another special event for the Atlanta Psi Center. Each Sunday, we start our SSE program with a quote, and I share a thought and a few reflections, and I'd like to do the same with all of you today. So Swami says, parents and teachers are the sculptures who have to mold the shape of the students for whom they are responsible. If parents and teachers set the right example, the students will automatically blossom into models of excellence and bring glory to our nation, by Satya Sai Baba. This is something that I see happen every single week, week after week, which just amazes me. So we have a team of people bringing the spirit and energy of Swami to all of our children and family. Without their focus, their dedication, but most importantly, their love, we wouldn't be able to offer what we do each week. So in today's presentation, it's a window into each of our classrooms, from prayers to helping hands to reflections on key teachings of Swami. And like I said, I continue to be amazed at what each classroom covers and how our teachers just connect with their students each week. So before we start the program, I really want to offer a genuine thank you to all the teachers who take the time to prepare, deliver a lesson, and then make sure the children are there doing what they need to do. So a round of applause for our team of teachers. They say it takes a village, and we have many people who've helped support our first semester of the year, in addition to our teachers. So we have had a few guest speakers this past semester, and so I'd like to personally thank Shibani Auntie, who came and shared her speech, and brother here in a few minutes. So a thank you to those people as well. We've been able to offer our SSE classes online, and it's no thanks to our Zoom admins, Brother Bibu and Brother Amit. So every single week, they make sure that we all seamlessly come together and then move to breakout sessions for each class. And without that, we wouldn't be able to be and feel like a complete community. So I thank you for them as well. And finally, I want to acknowledge our students, right? So I know there's so many things that all of you could choose to do on Sunday afternoons, but you choose to give us your time. And sometimes that choice is easy, and sometimes it's really hard, but I promise you that it's worth it. What I've been able to experience and witness over the past several years is just a culmination of consistently connecting with Swami, and that's what I'm so honored to be a part of. I get to see you in class. I feel like I see our students helping out at different Seva projects around town. They offer bhajans. So I think these are all things that we do as a Sai community, and I'm so honored that all of us are part of this family together. What you're about to witness today is an example of Swami being a beacon of his light in all of our children and really living his message, which is what makes our children's program so special and so authentic. So to the children, I thank you for all of your hard work. I hope you enjoy our offering, and I look forward to doing more with you later on this year. Jai Sai Ram.
I experience the human value of peace or shanti after I do seva. Sairam, my name is Adat Raghav. I practice the human values of love or prema while doing sevas by helping others. I make greeting cards with love for the homeless. Sairam.
Sairam, my name is Shiva Pragnan and I practice the human values of ahimsa or non-violence when I visit the animals that save the horses, and I am kind and gentle towards them. Sairam. Jaganmata, Jai Durga Lakshmi Saraswati, Sai Jaganmata, Sai Jaganmata, Mam Pahi Jaganmata, Sai Jaganmata, Mam Pahi Jaganmata, Jai Durga Lakshmi Saraswati, Sai Jaganmata.
Samasta loka sukhinom bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhinom bhavantu. Samasta loka sukhinom bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Sai Ram, happy birthday to Swami. I am gonna chant this prayer for you. Om Ganana Tva Ganapatikum Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamastavastamam Jyeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashunvan Notibhisita Sadhanam.
Hi Ram, happy birthday Swami. This is Adya from Group 1. As an offering for your birthday, we are giving warm socks and caps for the winter for the poor and homeless. I am doing that because Swami cares very much for poor people. He will be happy if we donate and be kind. This is my greeting card. Thank you. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram everybody, happy birthday to Swami, and I'm gonna offer a prayer for Swami's birthday. Manasa Bajore Guru Charanam Tusara Bhavasad Karataranam Guru Maharaj Guru Jai Jai Sai Nath Sad Guru Jai Jai. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya Namo. Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Arunachala Shiva, Aruna Shiva. Om Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Omkaram Baba, Om Namo Baba. Bye everybody and happy birthday to Swami.
Sai Ram, everybody. Happy birthday, Swami. Every day before I go to school, I always pray and keep a bead in the jar. I made a habit of doing it every day. It gives me peace. This is how many beads I got so far. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram everyone. Sai Ram Swami. Happy birthday Swami. I made this greeting card for you for your birthday as for a gift. And I every single time I do prayers and I put a bead in a jar, and after that I made this beautiful and colorful bracelet, and my favorite prayer is Brahmarpanam Brahmahiv. Sai Ram, thank you.
Salam everyone, my name is Nihas and I want to wish a very happy birthday to our dear God. For his birthday, I want to offer kindness. Mainly, I donated food for poor people. And I decided to make a greeting card for Swami on his birthday. This is my greeting card. This is my greeting card. Happy birthday, Swami.
Salam everyone, my name is Parthval Ovemba from Group 1. On Sai Ram Swami, happy birthday Swami. This is my offering for Swami's birthday. Every day I pray to Baba and put a bead into the jar, and I made this wristband, and this is also part of my offering to Swami. Sai Ram everyone.
Sai Ram, my name is Swami. For Swami's birthday, I'm going to offer prayers. Brahmajanam Brahmahavi Brahmagno Brahmanahudam Brahmevadena Kantavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina Aham Vaishwara Ruputa
प्राणिनाट्य महाश्रुतः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचान्यन्नं चतुर्वेदं Sai Ram.
Sai Ram everyone, this is me Chandana. For Swami's birthday, I'm going to offer a prayer. Om Sai Ishwaraya Vidmahe Satyadevaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. I wish a very happy birthday for God. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. My name is Shankar. For Swami's birthday, I would like to offer him all of my favorite projects over the last year. I did Meals on Wheels. I colored greeting cards and made hats for the homeless. I also made a bracelet out of my prayer beads, and I served the horses and saved the horses. Sai Ram.
Om Sri Sai Ram. My name is Viloy. I make birthday cake for Swami. Om Sri Sai Ram. Om Sri Sai Ram. Om Sri.
Sai Ram. Dear Swami, I have written a poem for you on your birthday. Please accept it as an offering at your lotus feet. Dear Swami, happy birthday to you. Today is your birthday, so I am giving this to you. Everything that we see is you. To us, you are always true. To us, good things you taught. For us, bad things you caught. On your birthday, to you this poem will drift. Please accept it as my gift. Jai Sai Ram.
Sai Ram, thank you Vani Auntie and Meera Auntie for thinking of this amazing project where we developed the habit of saying our prayers regularly. In this project, I collected a bead for each day I did my prayers. And here's a necklace I made out of those beads. Thank you Vani Auntie and Meera Auntie once again.
This is Vishnu. Happy birthday, dear Swami. I love you, Swami. For your birthday, I made a greeting card. I also want to spread peace for all by not getting angry on anyone. Thank you for being here with us and helping us doing everything.
Follow, follow, follow the Lord. Open, open, open the door. Open the door to truth and love. Let him guide and follow the Lord. Love is the key, so open the door. Truth is the key, so open the door. Baba is the key, so open the door. Shiva is the key, so open the door. Follow, follow, follow the Lord. Follow, follow, follow the Lord. Follow, follow, follow the Lord.
My thoughts about and feelings about doing the basket project was like, I felt like I was helping someone that actually needed it, and it felt like they would actually like and appreciate what I was doing. Sarah.
When I was putting the basket together, I felt a lot of joy for the person who was going to get the basket, knowing all of the things I put in it would be for them. And the seva is important because God gave us this opportunity to help us, and we should do it for them.
When I was making the basket, I felt really good because I was doing something for someone who didn't have a lot of things, and I was helping someone live their life better.
I felt happy and I was excited for helping all the people who really needed it, and I
think the seva is important because if I just came from a new place, I would want to be loved, and I'm sure that Swami would really appreciate it.
I was excited and proud of myself for getting the items while shopping it. And I think this is important because we're giving stuff that other people are not fortunate to have.
I was excited of doing this Seva project because I am helping another family that is moving in Atlanta, and I think this Seva project is important because helping other people is good to do.
What I was thinking when putting the basket together was Krishna was looking at me and I felt joy and happiness. I also felt great that I was helping someone. When I was putting the basket together, I felt joyful and I was helping someone. And I knew Swami would be happy because of that.
Seva is important because you're giving somebody stuff that they really need, and it's like, and Swami will appreciate you.
I felt really happy when I was doing this seva because I knew someone would really need the things that are really important to them.
I felt very happy when I was doing the basket project because I knew that I would be helping other families that are in need with things that I could supply. And I think that the seva is important because some families just can't provide for themselves.
I felt good because I would be able to help people get things they would need to live here. And I think seva is important because helping people is a nice thing to do and is pretty essential in everyday life.
I felt happy when I was doing the basket seva because I knew that the people who were receiving the basket would really appreciate it and need it. I think seva is important because some people are less fortunate than others, and sometimes they need a little help.
When I did the basket seva, I felt happy that I was helping someone else. I think seva is important because in seva you can help other people to get what they don't have.
When I was doing the basket seva, I felt really excited that I was helping someone in need. And I think the seva is important because you're getting something by helping families.
A challenge that Swami helped me overcome was whenever I took a test, I kind of got really nervous. And so then I started remembering Swami before I took the test, and I didn't get nervous anymore, and I got good grades.
A challenge that I had to overcome was that I get distracted for my studies, and I overcame it by just closing my eyes and taking everything out of my mind, then just do it and do it right.
One challenge I had to overcome was getting bad grades and being a procrastinator. Swami helped me and took away my distractions. In result, I got good grades.
We offer our humble pranams to our dear Swami. Thank you for joining us in our birthday offering this year. Today we would like to take you on a journey between Swami and our class. We have spent the past several weeks learning about the koshas, and today we would like to share Swami's own words as well as how we are practicing these lessons in our everyday lives. We hope you will learn something new and are inspired with starting your own discovery of the koshas.
ఈ పూర్ణత్వమైనటువంటి మానవత్వాన్ని దైవత్వంగా మార్చుకొనవలన దీనికి విజ్ఞానమయ ఆనందమయ కోశములు కూడా చేరాలి. From this human plane of existence, you transcend and rise above to become one with the divine. For that you need the assistance of the Vijnanamaya and the Anandamaya koshas. ఏ తర్వాత ఈ రెండింటి యొక్క మార్గమును అనుసరించటము ఐహిక ఆముష్మిక మార్గమనే చెప్పవచ్చు. So here you have the two paths being shown to you, one pertaining to this worldly existence and one that you have to reach that lies beyond.
Kosa means a cover, a case, or a sheath. Jewels are kept in a jewel box. Money is kept in a treasury box or wallet. Likewise, the human being is a spark of the divine encased in the 5 sheaths.
All foods have effects on the body, and different types of food affect moods.
Lowers the performance your brain has. Processed food has a lot of extra additive stuff you can't even pronounce that you don't need. Healthy and fresh food has all those vitamins, antioxidants, and all the important and key factors that you need for your brain to work at its best.
A lot of fats make you feel full faster, but they don't have nutrients which your body actually needs. So after some short amount of time, you're going to get hungry again, and that can lead to addiction.
As a result of just skipping a really important meal of the day, I would check out and be really tired by my 4th class. So a lot of the times it'd be hard to pay attention in class. So then I just started waking up earlier and trying to eat breakfast and have my full meal, and then I did not feel tired.
The air sheath is also called the energy sheath and is subtler than the food sheath. It controls the food sheath. When your prana function properly, your physical body remains strong and healthy. And when they slacken and work inefficiently, the body is therefore adversely affected.
Of the alternate nose breathing is that it relaxes your body and mind, and it helps reduce anxiety. You make a note, you vibrate by going with your mouth, and that's usually to help relieve more medical issues like stuffy nose or stuff like that, and it also does help soothe the body. And sometimes people use that method to relieve anger and anxiety and frustration. I also used to do yoga, and this is one of the things we did, it's like a pre-workout. We usually did breathing exercises before we started doing actual yoga. Usually just relaxes you, your body's really tense, everything's just super tight. This one just helps you relax and just calm down.
The sense powers govern our sense organs. The power of perception are divided into 5 spheres. The powers of hearing, seeing, tasting, touching, and smelling. The mind sheet means the sphere of the 5 senses plus the mind, which they have become the instruments.
Once you consider something as evil, do not allow it to enter the mind.
Do not in any way absorb evil. Only absorb good things, so only hang out with good people. Don't be with the bad crowd. Only listen to good music, good speech. Only talk good things and only see good things, right? When all you do all day is scroll Instagram and Snapchat and stuff, you seeing everyone at their best, have the perfect angle for their picture, you tend to think that everyone is better than you, but in a way it is evil to think that everyone is better than you, that immediately downgrade yourself.
As Swami's children, our behavior, even with regard to little day-to-day matters, has to be of a higher standard in line with Swami's teachings, and in keeping with our inner voice, the conscience. This is how we become people of integrity.
I think that we should always look into everything from different perspectives before we go ahead and have an assumption.
But if you're in a group project, and you're the designated quote-unquote leader, you think you have the power to make all the decisions, but take all opinions into account.
Is staying true to myself and knowing what's best for me at the end of the day. Someone that I know that lives by this is my brother, and I feel like he's always stayed true to his values, and he knows what's best for him, and he works towards that all the time, and I really admire him for that, and that's something I want to be able to do. And for bliss, when I'm in a state of bliss or total peace, it's definitely when I'm around people that make me happy, because it shows that you really don't need to care about anything else, and it doesn't really affect you when you're around people you love.
Listening to bhajans is my form of concentration and is my form of relaxation. Because I love listening to bhajans and it helps me stay motivated, it helps me to stay focused and put my head straight forward.
The bliss sheath consists exclusively of asanas.
which are one's innate tendencies and inclinations before they translate into thoughts and actions.
We are all considered to be products of nature and nurture. Nurture is the environment, surroundings, family in which we grow up, which molds our habits, our behaviors, our personality, etc.
Here are some tips if you're looking to start good habits or accomplish goals. Being passionate about what you're doing provides good motivation. If you're interested in what you're doing, you're more likely to continue it. Another tip is to plan out a path or steps for your goal or habit. If you visually write or draw out each step you're going to take to reach your goal, it'll be easier for you to visualize how to achieve your goal. Along with this comes separating your goal into smaller steps or pieces. When you do this, the task becomes not as overwhelming and it seems easier, or you're more willing to do it because it's made of smaller steps.
The koshas, or 5 sheaths, is a tool that Swami has given us to help us realize and understand that there is an element of him in each of us. If we want to take care of this divinity and truly let it guide us, we have to make the right choices on what we consume, how we live, and even how we breathe. We hope you have enjoyed our offering to Swami for this year's birthday celebration.
Right now, we're facing a man-made disaster of global scale, our greatest threat in thousands of years, climate change. If we don't take action, the collapse of our civilizations and the extinction of much of the natural world is on the horizon. The world's people have spoken. Their message is clear. Time is running out.
The amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere now is 50% higher than it was in 1900. And not only are we piling in more and more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, but we are chopping down the forests of the earth at a great rate. And the forests themselves are the most efficient consumers of carbon dioxide that there are on Earth. We're going to destroy the ground because the soil of a rainforest isn't very good. We are actually tampering with the climate of the Earth and with the very atmosphere that we breathe. When we talk about the disappearance of the ozone layer, we don't know what will happen when the ozone layer goes. The world has become so fragile that we cannot subject the Earth to the tortures we can now inflict upon it. When we talk about the greenhouse effect, we're talking about something that affects the entire Earth. And these problems are life and death problems. They go to the root of the viability of the planet itself. If there's one thing that is biologically certain about the human species is that it is a human species, one species.
If we don't stop the destruction of our natural world, nothing else will matter. Simply put, if we don't protect nature, we can't protect ourselves.
The only way we can solve a problem is by a human solution. Never can we sit back and wait for miracles to save us. Miracles don't happen. Sweat happens. Efforts happens. Thought happens.
Humans are altering the composition of the atmosphere, which is affecting the Earth's climate. Combustion of fossil fuels and deforestation has increased carbon dioxide concentrations by 37%. CO2 absorbs heat and warms the Earth's surface, causing glacial melting, which causes the rise of sea levels, which impacts wildlife, crops, and increases episodes of destructive weather.
Over the last 50 years, people have altered ecosystems more rapidly and extensively than ever before to meet the growing demands for food, fresh water, timber, fiber, and fuel. Overconsumption has been a leading cause of global climate change. Running our homes, our power usage, how we choose to transport, what we eat, our overconsumption of manufactured goods, and how much we throw away all contribute to greenhouse gas emissions.
Here are some solutions for global climate change. There are many simple solutions everyone can implement in their daily lives. The first one is diet. Vegan and vegetarian diets provide many environmental benefits. Producing 1 pound of meat can use up to 2,500 gallons of water and the energy equivalent of 1 gallon of gas. Producing 1 gallon of milk can cost up to 4.5 gallons of water and 1,200 kilowatt hours of energy. Consider switching to a vegan or vegetarian diet to reduce the negative environmental impact of your diet.
Another solution for climate change is controlling food waste. In the US, around 30 to 40% of food that is produced is wasted. This food waste has an approximate value of $161 billion. Consider the food waste you make and try to reduce it. Reducing overall food waste can help reduce methane emissions and lower the overall carbon footprint.
The third solution for climate change is to limit the use of plastics. Plastic products take hundreds of years to decompose and they negatively affect landfills and the environment. Reducing your use of plastics or reusing plastic products is the best way to help reduce this effect. Consider buying plastic alternatives such as glass or natural products when they're available.
Some quotes from Swami on this topic are, "Whatever man seeks to achieve, he has to rely on nature. Nature is not anyone's private property. It belongs to God. Without the grace of the Lord, no one can enjoy the benefits of nature." Not realizing this truth, some people embark on the exploitation of nature out of arrogance and self-conceit. This is highly misconceived. Another quote is, "Nature is more progressive than man, and to protect nature, man has to make use of it within limits. When man tampers with nature recklessly, it reacts adversely and trouble arises. In order to protect nature, man has to place a ceiling on desires."
Sairam, my name is Nitya, and one way that Swami has influenced my life is by teaching me to constantly live my life in gratitude and to pay attention to all the small things that we all do on a daily basis, in kindness and in service to the people around us. And most importantly, this has led to my passion for environmentalism and environmental activism in service of communities that don't have a voice and to empower them.
Sairam, one of the most important decisions I ever had to make was really deciding to move here to Atlanta from Sacramento, California, my hometown where my family is, where my mother and father live. And so moving away from them was a big decision, and Swami came through. He gave me a message from someone I least expected to give me the answer. And it ended up being a game changer. It was my research mentor who didn't really know me personally per se, but knew who I was, my values, or at least what I was in a professional setting. And she told me to go visit there. She said that the environment is really loving and how collaborative it was. And she also just said it would be a good next step for me. And I took her advice. I came and visited, found out about SYA, found out about the Sai community, and it made me feel so much more at home. And so because of Swami coming through, I'm here today. Thank you.
Sairam, one important decision Swami has helped make in my life was decide where I want to go to college. The college process was very hard on me and took a lot of my time. And I applied to a lot of different schools, and I got into a few schools. But deciding which school to go to was very hard to me. But all it took was 20 minutes in my prayer room and just a one-on-one conversation with Swami to decide where I really want to go. And now, even though I'm not at the same college, I knew that the journey that Swami wanted me to go on is something that I'm partaking in, and I'm really glad he's helped me make that decision. And I can't wait to keep asking him more and more life decisions that will help me in the future. Thank you.
Saram, my name is Pranav and I'm a freshman at Georgia Tech this semester. And when asked the question of name one important decision, there's not one that stands out. But as a Swami student growing up in today's society and this culture, it's difficult when you're faced with all the social pressures and you feel like you have to act a certain way to fit into each group. And I think that's the biggest role that Swami plays in my life, is keeping me on the right track and making me confident in who I am myself and keeping me true to my morals. And he's a best friend to me throughout the day. Anytime I need to talk to him, he's always there for me to refer to, always there to give me advice. And I think that is the biggest decision Swami has helped me make in life. Just stay true to myself. Sorry, thank you.
So I don't know that there's one particular instance in recent memory, one particular decision that I think Swami has helped me make, but I think the larger point for me from his teachings is that Swami helps those foremost who try to help themselves, and I've built a lot of my belief system on that notion, and what that's allowed me to do is empowered me to make decisions as long as I know that I've done all my due diligence in getting everything I need for that decision and that my intentions are true when making said decision. I'm able to live with the consequences later down the road and understand that everything will be all right as long as I've done that due diligence. That feeling of empowerment overall is what I think Swami has helped me most with in terms of decision making in my life.
Sairam. So quick announcement before we dive into the Jhoola program. So coming Tuesday, November 23rd, of course, beloved Baba's birthday celebration, final day of the celebration taking place, right? So we will be meeting at 6:30 on Tuesday. So for arrangements or any final touch-ups, let us try to be here by 6 o'clock. We'll start with Swami's video at 6:30, then followed by, of course, wonderful bhajans. Also, the second announcement is zonal pilgrimage coming up in July 2022. That is going to take place in Prashantanilayam. A lot of interesting and, in fact, very inspiring activities are being lined up. One is, they're working on the transformation calendar that's going to come through so that we all can do sadhana before, we physically go to Prashantanilayam and offer our prayers to Swami. Right? Likewise, there is always, for Guru Purnima, medical camps take place. Of course, all the physicians, medical staff, are welcome too. In fact, it'll be great if you all can come forward and join the effort. But likewise, there'll be a lot of other volunteering opportunities as well, even for the students who are in college, school, and so on. That'll be wonderful. This is in addition to there'll be a wonderful musical offering and surrounding inspiring talks will be arranged. For example, people like Professor Anil Kumar Uncle and so on, and also interactions with bhajan group, which is which is a very rare opportunity. So many things are being planned. So please do put in every effort to register and also take part in it. Just glimpses of a few pilgrimages. Let me quickly go through. Okay, this is information, and if you all go through the center announcement, right, the registration link is out there. But if you could not find, let me know. I'll be more than happy to share. So this was in 2007, right, Bhagwan, and all of us, especially in the Southeast regional pilgrimage. Yeah, this is a better picture where it captures, the entire group. Hall was filled, and it was a wonderful pilgrimage. And also, every week in our presentation, one of the pictures that we use, okay, this is another picture of 2007. Let me go back. Yeah, this is another picture, right, where in 2009, we from Atlanta went and gotten an opportunity to decorate Prashantanilayam, and that entire decoration was done by our center. How beautiful is that? Yeah. So these are all, again, just a few memories from the pilgrimage. So I know there'll be many more memories will be generated and created during the pilgrimage. It's going to be a wonderful opportunity. So again, after 2009, it's been a while actually, that we all went as a family, as a group. So please put in every effort to join. It'll be a wonderful opportunity. Thank you. Jai Sai Ram.
We offer our humble pranams at your lotus feet. As you delight us with your presence on the lovely Jhoola, we gently rock you on the swing with our every heartbeat. As we behold you on the Jhoola, our minds reminisce Mother Ishwaramma, rocking her sweet child. Swami, you are the light of our lives. Sairam.
देवादिदेवा नटन शिवा देवादिदेवा नटन शिवा शम्भो महादेव साई शिवा शम्भो महादेव साई शिवा देवादिदेव नटन शिवा नन्दिवाहना परम शिवा नन्दिवाहना पशुपतिनाथ लिंगेश्वरा पशुपतिनाथ लिंगेश्वरा गौरी वराहे भुवन सुंदर गौरी वराहे भुवन सुंदर देवादिदेवा नटन शिवा शंभो महादेव साई शिवा देवादिदेवा नटन शिवा नंदिवाहना परम शिवा ज्योतिर्लिंगा तेजोमया पशुपतिनाथ लिंगेश्वरा गौरी वराहे भुवन सुंदरा गौरी वराहे भुवन सुंदरा देवादिदेवा नटन शिवा
Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. The Guru is considered equal to God because the Guru leads one to God. How blessed are we when others consider their Guru as God, we consider our God as Guru. God's grace can open 1,000,000 eyes. Swami, as we gently rock you on the golden Jhoola, we ask that you open our hearts and help us realize the divinity within us all.
वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराए जाने रे वैष्णव जन तो तेने कहिए जे पीड़ पराए जाने रे पर दुखे उपकार करे तो ये मन अभिमान
उपकार किया, युग उपकार किया। चांद और सितारे भी, चांद और सितारे भी तेरी जयकार करेंगे सदा, तेरी जयकार करेंगे सदा। तू प्यार का सागर है, तू प्यार का सागर है। तेरी एक बूंद के प्यासे हम, तेरी एक बूंद के प्यासे हम। तू प्यार का सागर है, तू प्यार का सागर है। तुम ही हमारे माता पिता साए, तुम ही प्राण सखा, तुम ही प्राण सखा। सब है पराए, तुम्हें तो अपना तुमने प्यार दिया, तुमने प्यार दिया। कहते रहेंगे सदा, कहते रहेंगे सदा कि तुमसे हो न कभी भी जुड़ा, कि तुमसे हो न कभी भी जुड़ा। तू प्यार का सागर है, तू प्यार का सागर है। तेरी एक बूंद के प्यासे हम, तेरी एक बूंद के
Dear Swami, in 1963, you suffered a stroke that crippled the left side of your body. For days, you bore the pain with a smile. But unable to bear the pain of your devotees, you cast off your paralysis in a magical moment. That day, Swami, you revealed the body is the embodiment of Shiva and Shakti. Swami, you remind us that this body has come only for the sake of the devotees. The splendor of your avatar will increase day by day, and we devotees see that every day of our lives. We humbly bow down to you, Swami, our supreme Shiva Shakti.
हमको तुमसे प्यार कितना, हमको तुमसे प्यार कितना, साई तुम ही जानते, साई तुम ही जानते, दिलों की धड़कन तुम हो साई, दिलों की धड़कन तुम हो साई, तुम हमारे प्राण हो, तुम हमारे प्राण हो, हमको तुमसे प्यार है, हमको तुमसे प्यार है, we love you, dearest Lord, we love you, we love you, dearest Lord, we love you. పవేదనం ఈ సన్నిధి మాకు పెన్నిధి నీవు చూపే ప్రాణ సమానం నీకు మాకు ఒకే బంధము అది dearest Lord, we love you. We love you, 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 dearest Son, we love you. हमको तुमसे प्यार कितना.
This next song talks about the beauty of Sai. Sai's name is beautiful. His form is beautiful. His feet are beautiful. His miracles are beautiful. The very experience of having Swami in our life is beautiful.
साई नाम ही मधुरम, साई रूप ही मधुरम, मधुरम साई मधुरम, साई सर्वम मधुरम, साई नाम ही मधुरम, साई रूप ही मधुरम, मधुरम साई मधुरम, साई सर्वं मधुरम, साई दृश्यं मधुरं मधुरं, साई पादुक मधुरं, साई भावं मधुरं, हे साई पादुक मधुरं, साई भावं मधुरं, साई नाम ही मधुरं, साई रूप ही मधुरं, मधुरं साई मधुरं, साई सर्वं मधुरं, शिरडिनिवासं मधुरं, प्रशान्ति निलयं मधुरं, शिरडिनिवासं मधुरं, प्रशान्ति निलयं मधुरं, साई लीला मधुरं, मधुरं साई मधुरं, हे साई लीला मधुरं, मधुरं साई मधुरं, साई नाम ही मधुरं, साई रूप ही मधुरं, मधुरं साई मधुरं, साई सर्वं मधुरं, साई सर्वं मधुरं, साई सर्वं मधुरं मधुरं मधुरम्.
झूलो रे झूलो, झूलना झूलो,
झूलो रे झूलो, झूलना झूलो,
झूलो रे झूलो, झूलना झूलो,
झूलो रे झूलो, झूलना झूले झूलना झूले झूलना झूले सत्य साई।
झूलना झूले झूलना झूले सत्य साई।
झूले 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 झूलना झूले झूलना झूले सत्य साई।
चांदी का झूलना हाथों में